There is a lot of news flow these days in the markets, and the year of the trader continues to play out very much so. Now, one thing that we can look for in the markets is for things that are holding up relatively better than other things. And I'm going to show you a stock right now that is not one of those mainstream media stocks, but it's holding up very, very well. And the ticker symbol, just to get right to it, is ACIW. It's ACI Worldwide. They are in the payments, in the digital payments business. Basically, they facilitate various software and things like that to the digital payment space. And what we see here, if you take a look at the long-term chart, is a stock that essentially broke out in August of last year. So it's been a while since the breakout, but the stock basically started to top out right after the election last year and essentially has gone sideways, but it's consolidating in a very, very, very constructive manner. This is purely a technical look here today in this video on this particular chart, but you can kind of see what's going on here. It's a stock that's essentially coiling up through the lens of, again, very basic technical analysis. I'll add in a couple more things here for annotation purposes so you can kind of see what's taking place. And again, I would imagine that the resolution here, the path of least resistance, would be to the upside rather than to the downside here. Once the breakout takes place, it's open skies. I would imagine, somewhere in the mid 60s, maybe high 60s, sort of a first target if and when this transpires. But I do think the stock should be able to clear. Ideally, it clears above 60. But if it starts to get above 58 or so, I think it'll start to gain steam. So there's always stuff that's working. There's always a bull market somewhere, as people like to say, and I think this is testimony to that type of mindset.